To another edition of Outside the Shop with me, your host, Daryl D. Lane, where I get to talk about everything that I normally don't get the chance to talk about. I'm a regular sports podcast, Barbershop Sports Stuff, which you guys can all find on Spotify, iTunes, Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iRadio, SoundCloud, or wherever you get your podcasting apps from. Special shout out to everybody who's tuning in via Facebook Live, YouTube live stream, and Twitter/Periscope. Like, comment, and subscribe. So now it's time for my take of the day. So in life, right? What's a common theme in life? You're only as good as your options, right? Look at the NFL draft, for example, as the draft's going to be coming up soon. And even look at recruiting. Look at recruiting. Draft, number one QB. Let's just say QB last year was Trevor Lawrence, hyped up to be one of the best QB prospects of all time. Now let's go to this class. Let's say Matt Corral or Kenny Pickett's number one. Kenny Pickett is going to be drafted, could be drafted, the same pick as Trevor Lawrence. There's a team who's really QB needy. But you want to know why Kenny Pickett's value is the same as Trevor? Number one. It's because there is no Trevor Lawrence. There is no Justin Fields. There is no Mac Jones in that class. So it just pushes up Kenny Pickett's value. You're only as good as your options. Sometimes it's not a matter of how good you actually are. Sometimes it's, can you be replaced? Can somebody find somebody better? Because that makes you invaluable, my friends. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a diva. Some people think he's narcissistic. Some people think he's an a-hole. And the Packers still want him back, even though they have a backup young QB in Jordan Love, who they absolutely like because they drafted him in the first round, bottom of the first round. They begged Aaron Rodgers to come back. You want to know why? An arguably top 3 quarterback in the game. Very hard to replace that. Only Mahomes, guys like that, or even you can even consider. Aaron Rodgers is the only option. Look at a guy like Josh Allen, right? Josh Allen will do stupid stuff every game for the Buffalo Bills, right? He'll have a 4-pick game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, makes a lot of stupid plays. But you know why Buffalo never says, hey, let's bench him for Mitch Trubisky and try to really manage his game? Because Josh Allen is a top 5, top 7 quarterback in the league. There is no option that's better than Josh Allen. Now let's look at this Alabama. Jalen Hurts was the SEC Offensive Player of the Year. Really good player. As a freshman, undefeated in the national title game. You want to know why Nick Saban pulls him? Because there was an option who was as good, turns out to be a little bit better, and was in college at least, Tua Tagovailoa. NFL. You want to know why Jared Goff got canned for Matthew Stafford? Because Jared Goff's play deteriorated to the point where Matthew Stafford was a far better option. Why a guy like Tua could be on the outs because now they're looking at guys like Deshaun Watson could be a better option. Why Jimmy Garoppolo? Because they're looking at a guy, the potential Trey Lance, could be a better option. You are only as good. You are only as good. It doesn't matter how good you are. It's the other options available to you. If you're a top 5 QB, they're never going to replace you. You want to know why? Because not a lot of top 5 QBs going around. Top 10, they're not going to replace you. Not a lot of top 10 QBs going around. Even if you're top 15, they're probably not going to replace you because it's hard to find these guys. Now, if you're top 20, your play dips to top 20, then there's 19 other guys who can replace you. This is a put up or shut up year for Baker Mayfield. He's in that Jared Goff, Jimmy Garoppolo situation. If he does not play well this year, if instead of being the 13th best quarterback in the league, he goes to the 21st best quarterback in the league next year, then the Browns are going to look at it and say, hey, that makes Kirk Cousins better than him. That makes Matt Ryan better than him. That makes Matt Jones better than him. That makes a lot of quarterbacks in the league better than him. That maybe makes a Daniel Jones better than him. And then they start looking. Maybe we can replace him. Maybe a rookie can come in this league right away and be a top 20 QB. Hard to come in as a rookie and be a top 15 QB makes it less threatening. Hard for a rookie to come in and be a top 10, top 5, top 3, top 1 QB. But top 20, top 25, yeah, we can have a rookie in and give that same production. That's the thing that Baker Mayfield needs to do. Baker Mayfield needs to make sure he's on the upper half of those top 30 quarterbacks. He's on the good side of 15, not the wrong side. Because once you start getting on the wrong side, teams, GMs, coaches, owners can start muttering, hey, we can replace him. Hey, we can replace him. Don't want to be that guy. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Outside the Shop. Have a great day, everybody, and God bless.